For this example, we're going to continue with our compound statements. Our conditional statement, again, this is a conditional statement. That's an if-then statement. But we're going to do it for these 4 separate problems here. And the first problem says, write the simple statements as a compound statement using the conditional statement if-then write the compound statement symbolically. So you can see right here, our first simple statement P here is Devin is receiving financial aid. And then our second simple statement here, Q, Devin is a part-time student. So we'll go ahead and we'll write that as a compound statement using the connective if-then. So if Devin is receiving financial aid, that's our first clause, that's our first simple statement. Then she is a part-time student. And that's our second clause, our second simple statement. This is our antecedent, and of course this is our consequent. So here is P, our first simple statement. Here's Q. And of course the connective, that's an if-then, that's represented by the arrow. And of course it's read as if P, then Q. So for letter B, it says to negate the second simple statement and then write the compound statement symbolically. So we'll do that. If Devin is receiving financial aid, that's our first simple statement, our first clause, our antecedent. Then, and of course they want us to write the second statement, the consequent, but negate it. So then she is not a part-time student. Symbolically, again, here is our antecedent made up of the first simple statement, P. Here is our consequent, our second simple statement, but we've negated it, so that's not Q. And of course, our connective is the arrow. And this is pronounced as if P, then not Q. And as we continue on for C, negate the first simple statement and then write the compound statement symbolically. So for B, we negated the second simple statement, the consequent. For this letter C, they want us to negate the antecedent. So we'll do that. If Devin is not receiving financial aid, comma, and of course this is our consequent, our second clause, then she is a part-time student. If Devin is not receiving financial aid, then she is a part-time student. So I think you're getting the idea of what is going on here. So here is our first simple statement, our antecedent. That's going to be not P. Here's our second simple statement. That's Q. And of course, we put in our connective. That's the arrow. So we have if not P, then Q. And then finally for D here, it says write the second simple statement as the antecedent and then write the compound statement. So what we're going to do is we're going to write Q as the antecedent and P as the consequent. So that'll be if Devin is a part-time student, then she is receiving financial aid. And of course, symbolically, here is our antecedent, but our antecedent is made up of the second simple statement, Q. Devin is a part-time student. So here's Q. Here's our consequent, which is now made up of our first simple statement. Devin is receiving financial aid. That's P. And of course, our connective, which is the arrow. And this is pronounced if Q, then P. And I think we got it.